theory. A set is said to be a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Distinct meaning distinguishable. The objects that belong to a set are called its elements. By well-defined, we mean to say that if S is a set and A is some object, then either A is definitely in S, denoted by A is an element of S, or A is definitely not in S, denoted by A is not an element of S. So, dapat ang atoang set is well-defined. For example, the collection of good students at MSUM is not a set, nga naman. What does it mean to be good? Does the collection refer to past or present students? Also, does MSUM refer to Mindanao State University Maigo or some other school, college, or university? All these questions indicate the statement is ambiguous, meaning it has more than one interpretation. It is not clear which students are members of this collection. Hence, the collection is not well defined. So, the collection of good students at MSUM is not well defined, therefore, it is not a set. Next, we have the methods of writing a set. In naming a set, we use capital letters in general. First method, we have the raster method. List the elements of the set. The standard way to describe a set by the raster method is to enclose the designations of elements in braces, each element separated from the others by a comma. For example, we have here set A. Set A has elements 2, 4, and 6. They are separated by comma and enclosed by the braces. Another, we have here set V. Set V has elements A, E, I, O, and U. The elements are separated by commas and enclosed by the braces. So this is how we write the set in the raster method. Note that set A is equal to 2, 4, 6 is not the same as the set 2, 46. So 46 is a two-digit number. It is not 4 and 6. The second, we have the rule method. This describes or gives a characterizing property of the elements in the set. For example, like our example before in raster method, we have set A, which has elements 2, 4, and 6. So in the rule method, we just have to write this. A is the set of positive even integers less than 8. Another, we have set V, which has elements A, E, I, O, and U. In rule method, we just have to write V is the set of vowels in the English alphabet. So, sa raster method, gilista na to ang tanan elements separated by comma and enclosed by braces. Sa rule method pod, ato lang siyang i-write as sentence describing the elements of the set. The third method we have is the set builder notation. This is a combination of the raster and rule methods. It makes use of the brace notation, but a variable is used to represent the elements of the set which are not listed but described or characterized. For example, gato example na to ganihang nga elements ni A kay 2, 4, and 6. So this is written in the raster method. Sa atong set builder notation, we have here a representation nga X sa ato ang element sa set A. So, X such that X is an even integer less than 8. So, this is how we write the set in set builder notation. Naatay X which is representation, or you can use any variable nga mag-represent sa ato ang element sa set. So, they are enclosed also by braces. So, kani siyang colon diri, this is read as such that. So again, set A is equal to x such that x is an even integer less than 8. So another we have here, another way to write the set in set builder notation. So we have here 2x such that x is equal to 1, 2, 3. So if we use x is equal to 1, so 2 times 1 is 2. When x is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. When x is 3, 2 times 3 is 6. So that is another way to write the set in the set builder notation. And we have also the set V. X such that X is a letter in the English alphabet. So, ana na to pagsulat ang set in set builder notation. Moving on, we have the cardinality. The cardinality of a set refers to the number of elements in the set. For example, A is equal to 2, 4, 6 has cardinality n of A is equal to 3. Yan naman. Kaya ang cardinality is just the number of elements sa ato ang set. Since set A has 3 elements, so ang cardinality niya, denoted by n of A, is equal to 3. Another, we have the set V, which has elements A, E, I, O, and U. Ang cardinality niya is 5. So, n of V is 5. Since V has 5 elements. Okay, next we have types of sets. So we have the finite sets. Have cardinality greater than 0. Another, we have infinite sets. Have no cardinality. Infinite man siya, so dili siya maihap. Next, we have the universal set, denoted by capital letter U. This refers to the totality of elements under consideration. And the fourth one, we have the null set. This is denoted by this symbol, which means the empty set. Now we have set relations. Equal sets have the same elements. Equivalent sets have the same cardinality. So, kung same og elements, ang tawag niya equal sets. Kung same lang og cardinality, ang tawag niya equivalent sets. So, notations. A is equal to B indicates equality between A and B. A is equivalent to B indicates equivalence between A and B, or equality between the cardinality of A and the cardinality of B. Example, the sets A, which has elements 1, 2, and 3, and B, which has elements 2, 1, and 3, are equal. That is, A is equal to B. So, equal ang A o B kay pareha raman silang elements. Galing lang sa B, nabali lang si 1 ug 2, pero same ra gihapon sila og elements. Another, we have the sets C, which has elements 1, 3, 5, and D, which has elements X, Y, and Z. C and D are equivalent sets, since ang cardinality ni C is equal to the cardinality of D, which is 3. So, tuluman ka elements kang C. Ang kadipod kay tulupod iyahang elements. So, kay pareha man silag number of elements, therefore C is equivalent to D. Okay, next we have the disjoint sets have no common element. So, wala sila'y kapareho nga element. Disjoint sets tawag pag walay kaparehog element. Example, the set S is equal to 1, 3, 5, and T is equal to 2, 4, 6. pareha sila tagtulo-tulo og a number of elements, pero dili pareha ang ilahang mga elements. So, ang S ug T are disjoint sets since S intersection T is empty. So, meaning, walay pareho og element ni S ug ni T. Next, we have the subset. A set A is a subset of a set B if every element of A is in B. We denote this relation by A is a subset of B or A is a subset of B. So, same ra na siya pag basa. Bali lang ang symbol, pero that is both A is a subset of B. Meaning, kung moingon tawag subset, ang tanang element ni A naa ni B. So, A is a subset of B. So, the notations A is a proper subset of B or A is a proper subset of B will be used whenever A is a subset of B but A is not equal to B. So, proper subset ni siya kung ang A, tanang elements ni A naa ni B, pero dili sila equal. Si A dili equal ni B. Note that the empty set or the null set and A itself are both subsets of any set A. So, ang A subset sa iyang self og ang empty set subset sa any set. The null set is said to be the trivial subset, while A is said to be the improper subset of itself. Example, if A is equal to A, B, C, then A has 8 different subsets. 8 kabuok ang subsets ni set A. So, we have the empty set, we have the subset A, subset B, subset C, then we have subset A and B, subset A and C, subset B and C, and we have A itself, which is A, B, C. So, if we have 3 elements, the number of subsets is 8. Okay, the power set is the set of all subsets of a given set. For set A, its power set is denoted by S sub A or by P of A. So, atong gigamit ron is kaning S sub A. If n of A is equal to n, the cardinality of power set S sub A is n of S sub A is equal to 2 to the power of n. So, kani siya ang atoang cardinality sa atoang power set A. So, 2 to the power of n. N here is the number of elements of the set. So, example, kung naatay set A which has elements A, B, and C, then the power set of A is S sub A. So, atong represent ang power set of A as S sub A. So, ang elements sa S sub A, mauto siya ang mga subsets sa atoang set A. So, we have the empty set, the subset A, subset B, subset C, subset A and B, subset A and C, subset B and C, and subset A, B, and C. So, they are enclosed by braces. So, in ani pagsulat ang atong power set. S sub A is equal to the list of the subsets of A separated by comma and enclosed by braces. And we have n of S sub A, which is the cardinality of the power set A, that is equal to 2 to the power of n of A. That is equal to 2 to the power of 3 or 2 cubed which is equal to 8. So, ang 8 diri, mao ni siya ang number of elements sa atong power set. Ang elements sa atong power set kay ang mga subset sa ato ang set A. So, we have 8 elements under the power set of A. Okay, next we have the proper subsets and improper subsets. For any set A, the set A is called the improper subset of itself. Any non-empty subset of A not equal to A is a proper subset of A. So, example, we have the set A which has elements A, B, and C. Then the proper subsets of A are, we have the subset A, subset B, subset C, subset A and B, subset A and C, and subset B and C. So, kani silang uno, mao ni sila ang proper subset. Ang proper subset ni sila sa set A. Unsa man day ang mga improper? So, ang improper subset ang iyahang itself, ang A which is A, B, C, and the empty set. So, ang empty set o kani siyang A itself, A, B, C, mao ni sila ang improper subsets of set A. Ang kaning 6 pod, mao ni sila ang proper subset of set A. Now, let's go to set operations. First, we have the set union. The union of two sets A and B is the collection of all objects that are in either set. It is written A union B. Using set builder notation, we have this. A union B is equal to X such that X is an element of A or X is an element of B. Example, suppose we have this set S which has elements 1, 2, and 3. We have set T which has elements 1, 3, and 5, and set V which has elements 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then, S union T is equal to 1, 2, 3, 5. So, kung atong i-combine ang ato ang set S ug T, di ba ang atong set S, ang elements kay 1, 2, and 3. Ang ato ang set T, ang elements 1, 3, and 5. So, i-combine na to ilang mga elements, muna na siya ang union. So, we have 1, we have here the 2, we have here the 3, then naapod ang 1 na, nanapod ang 3, then we have 5. So, union meaning we combine the elements under the two sets. Another, we have S union V, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this time, ang atong gi-union ang set S ug ang set V. So, ang set S na to, di ba, 1, 2, and 3. Ang set V na to, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, i-combine na to ilang mga elements. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And last, we have T union V. So, this time, ang T na pod ug V ang ato ang i-combine, i-union. Ang element sa atong T kay 1, 3, and 5. Ang element sa atong V kay 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, i-combine na to ang ilahang mga elements. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, mao na siya ang ato ang set union. Next, we have the set intersection. The intersection of two sets A and B is the collection of all objects that are in both sets. It is written A intersection B. Using set builder notation, we have this. A intersection B is equal to X such that X is an element of A and X is an element of B. So, example, suppose we have the sets S, T, and V. So, parehan ni sila ganiha. Pero this time, ang aso to ang set S, ang iyahang elements kay 1, 2, 3, and 5. Sa set T, ang iyang elements 1, 3, 4, and 5. and set V ang iyang elements 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, using these 3 sets with their elements, atong pangitaan sila og intersection. So, first we have S intersection T. So, ang intersection meaning unsa lang ang common sa ilang mga elements. So, ang S ug T ang atong basihan. Diri, 1, 2, 3, 5 ang S. Ang T, 1, 3, 4, 5. So, ang common nila nga element, parehas sila nga naay 1, parehas sila nga naay 3, o parehas sila nga naay 5. So, therefore, ang atong S intersection T is just 1, 3, and 5. Next, we have S intersection V. So, ang S ug V na pod ang atoang pangitaag common elements. So, ang atoang S, 1, 2, 3, 5. Ang atoang V, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, ang pareho nila nga elements, pareho sila nga naay 2, pareho sila nga naay 3, pareho sila nga naay 5. So, therefore, S intersection V is equal to 2, 3, 5. And last, we have the T intersection V. Ang T na pod o V this time ang ato ang kuag intersection or kuag common elements. So, ang common ni T o V kay 3, 4, and 5. So, T intersection V is equal to 3, 4, 5. So, again, ang ato ang union, i-combine ang mga elements sa duha ka set. Sa atong intersection, ang atong kuhaon kay ang kapareha lang nilag elements. So, ang common lang nilang elements kung derita sa intersection. Another, we have the set complement. The complement of a set A is the collection of objects in the universal set that are not in A. The complement is written A complement or A prime. Using set builder notation, A complement or A prime is equal to X such that X is not an element of A. Example, let the universal set be the integers. Then, the complement of the even integers is the odd integers. So, ang atong universal set daw kay ang integers. Unsa man tong mga integers nato? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Then we have the negatives of that. O gan 0. Mato sila itong mga integers. So, the complement of the even integer is the odd integers. So, ang tanang even integers, ang complement niya, meaning, ang naa sa universal nga dili even, so mauto sila ang mga odd integers. Okay, next example. Let the universal set be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the complement of S is equal to 1, 2, 3. So, S complement is equal to 4, 5. While the complement of T is equal to 1, 3, 5 is T complement which is equal to 2, 4. So, unsay pasabot? So, ang ato daw universal set this time kay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ang atong S na elements 1, 2, and 3. So, ang complement niya kadtong naa sa universal nga wala diri nga mga elements. So, unsa may wala diri nga element? Di ba 4 og 5? So, ang S complement is 4 and 5. Then, ang T pod, kung ang T nato kay 1, 3, 5, ang complement niya, meaning ang nasa universal set nga wala ani nga elements kay 2 ug 4. So, T complement is equal to 2, 4. Last example we have here. Let the universal set be the letters A, E, I, O, U, and Y. Then, Y complement is equal to A, E, I, O, and U. So, kung mayroong tag-complement, kadtong naa sa universal set, pero wala sa given set. So, gawas sa set nga given, pero nasulod sa universal set. Mao na siya ang set complement. Then we have the set difference, or the relative complement. A minus B is equal to x such that x is an element of A and x is not an element of B. So the difference, or the relative complement of two sets A and B, is the collection of objects in A that are not in B. The difference is written A minus B. Using set builder notation, A minus B is equal to x is an element of A and x is not an element of B. Alright, example. Suppose set S is equal to 1, 2, 3 and set T is equal to 1, 3, 5. Then S minus T is equal to 2. Ano man? So, kay ang S na to 1, 2, and 3, minusan sa elements nga naa ni T, 1, 3, 5. So, ang 1 ug 3 ang kuhaon dito ni S. So, ang nahabilin is 2. That is why S minus T is equal to 2. And we have T minus S is equal to 5. So, ang T na pod kuhaan sa mga elements nga naa ni S. So, ang mahabilin is 5. So, T minus S is 5. So, that is the set difference. Next, we have the set product, or the Cartesian product. This is A times B is equal to x, y such that x is an element of A and y is an element of B. So if A and B are sets, then the set of all ordered pairs with the first element from A and the second from B is called the Cartesian product of A and B. The notation for the Cartesian product of A and B is A times B. Using set builder notation, we have A times B is equal to x, y such that x is an element of A and y is an element of B. So example, if we have here set A which has elements 1 and 2, set B which has elements x and y, then A times B is equal to 1, x, 1, y, 2, x, and 2, y. So, we just distribute. Ato lang i-distribute ang elements ni A dito ni B. So, 1 and x, 1 and y, then we have 2 and x, 2 and y. So, that is the set product. Okay, last we have the Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is a diagram that shows the relationship between and among a finite collection of sets. If we have two or more sets, we can use a Venn diagram to show the logical relationship among these sets as well as the cardinality of those sets. In particular, Venn diagrams are used to demonstrate De Morgan's laws. Venn diagrams are also useful in illustrating relationships in statistics, probability, logic, and more. Okay, example. Let U, or the universal set, has elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Be the universal set. And its subsets are sets A, B, C. So, set A has elements 1 to 5 and 6, set B has elements 1 to 7 and 8, and set C has elements 1, 5, 7, and 9. Then, the Venn diagram of the universal set U, the A, B, and C is as follows. Notice that the colored region in the Venn diagram is the common region to all the sets. That is 1. So, ang iyahang gipasabot kaning shaded part, naa dira ang 1. So, sa ato ang Venn diagram, we use geometric shapes. So, pwede gyud siya any shape nga ma-represent sa ato ang mga sets. So, ang atong universal set, we use this rectangle. So, sa sulod sa universal, since ang iyang mga subsets A, B, C, so naa sa sulod ang set A, set B, ug set C. So, ang ato ang set A, set B, ug set C na ay common nga element which is 1. So, diba silang tulo na ay pareha nga element nga 1. So, dito na to siya ibutang sa nag-overlap nga part sa tulo ka circle. Okay, so sunod na to pangitaon ang common element ni A ug ni B. So, ang common element ni A ug ni B kay 1 ug 2, diba? Since na naman si 1 ni A ug ni B, then diri si 2 na to ibutang. Since dito ra siya common ni A ug ni B. So, diri na to siya ibutang sa nag-overlap ni A ug ni B. Then, diri na punta sa A ug C. Unsa man ang common ni A ug C? So, pareha silang naay 1, pareha po silang naay 5. Na naman si 1, so diri na to ibutang si 5 sa nag-overlap ni A ug ni C. Sunod si B ug si C na pod, unsa man ang iyahang common nga elements. So, pareha silang naay 1, pareha silang naay 7. So, since na diya si 1, diri na to ibutang si 7 sa nag-overlap nga part ni B ug ni C. Then, the rest nga elements ni A, ibutang dito sa sulod niya. So, we have na here 1, 2, 5, then diri na to ibutang si 6, kay siya raman ang naay element nga 6. Si B pod, na ang 1, 2, 7, then diri na to ibutang si 8, kay siya raman ang naay element nga 8. Dayon si C pod, na ang 1, 5, ug 7, then si 9, diri na to ibutang, kay siya raman ang naay element nga 9. Then, notice nga naata diri outside the circles, pero sulod siya sa universal set. We have 0, 4, and 3 here. Meaning, ang kaning tulo ka elements naa sa universal set, pero wala sa set A, wala siya sulod sa set B, wala siya sulod sa set C. So, inani nato paghimo ang ato ang Venn diagram. Another illustrations using Venn diagram are this. So, this one we have here the universal set. Then we have sets A and B inside. So, A intersection B is not equal to empty. So, ang atong A ug B nag-overlap kung naa sila intersection. Unlike this one, diri wala nag-overlap ang set A ug set B since the intersection of A and B is empty. So, kay wala man sila intersection, so wala nag-overlap ang ato ang duha ka circle, ang set A o ang set B. Okay, another we have here, A is equal to B. So, kani siya, mo ni si set A, mo ra po din siya si set B, since A is equal to B. Diri apod, B is a proper subset of A. Meaning, ang B, tanang elements ni B naa sulod ni set A. So, mao ni nga ang tibuok circle nga B naa sulod sa tibuok set A. So, B is a proper subset of A. This time, we have the complement. So, kani siya nga circle, this is the set A. Ang gawas niya nga sulod sa universal mao ang A prime or A complement. So, mao ni siya ang illustration sa atoang complement gawas sa atoang set nga naa sa universal set. So, A complement is equal to universal minus the set A. So, ang tanang elements nga naa ni universal except ang elements nga naa sulod ni A. So, that is all for the chapter 1, which is the set theory. Thank you.